Well, one of our favorite trips every year is to Ohio Amish Country, and this year is no exception. Renee and I made our way to Ohio Amish Country and found some great things. I even found a 50s-style diner that has not only great Amish food, but great American food as well. And then we stopped up to Lehman's, and you talk about a general store with just about everything. This is a destination location. Literally, if you're coming to Ohio Amish Country, what a great place to find all kinds of stuff. Renee, what'd you find?
Thanks, Mike. We have been all over Amish country. First, we're going to take you to a cheese factory where they make award-winning cheese, and they even invented baby Swiss cheese. Then we're going to take you to an Amish-made furniture store where you will find beautiful furniture and great craftsmanship. You are not going to want to miss a moment of today's show.
Travel trips, we always find something unique, and I don't think we found anything quite as unique as what you're going to see now. This is called the Famous Endings Museum. It's a part of a funeral home located in Dover, and on your next trip, this might be something that you want to see. Toll and Herzig Funeral Homes is no ordinary mortuary. It's the home of the Famous Endings Museum, a collection of memorabilia from the funerals of celebrities and everyday heroes. It all started in 1996. John Herzig was collecting autographs back then, and when he bought an autographed photo of boxer Joe Louis, it came packaged with Louis's funeral program. Herzig was intrigued. He has always been interested in people's stories, he said, and funeral memorabilia is a reflection of personal histories. He started looking for more programs and mementos from other celebrities' funerals. For a long time, his collection just went into a box. Then someone suggested displaying it. Well, now the museum occupies its own section of the funeral home, but the mementos spill out into the rest of the building and features names like General George S. Patton, Vince Lombardi, and many more. Walk into the museum and you're struck by the larger-than-life images of notable people covering the walls. It's been featured on Ripley's Believe It or Not in 2005. And now that hobby boasts over 1,500 pieces of memorabilia. Take a look here. Annette Funicello, her Mickey Mouse ears here. We've got Car Talk. Just amazing pieces of memorabilia from a lot of famous people, from presidents to actors to comedians. You name it, you're going to find it here. We even found a newspaper documenting the funeral of Thomas Alva Edison. The Famous Endings Museum isn't just about death. The topic may be death-related, but like a museum, Famous Endings is about preserving a collection of artifacts for their artistic, cultural, and historical importance. Throughout the week, the museum is opened Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with free admission. So if you're looking for a unique way to spend a couple of hours when you visit Amish Country, I highly recommend the Famous Endings Museum. It's educational, and you're going to learn a lot coming here and taking a look at this.
Well, everyone knows baby Swiss cheese. Well, Guggisberg cheese actually invented it, and you can find it right here in Amish Country. Ursula told us about their award-winning cheese and the varieties you can sample at their store. So Ursula, tell us about Guggisberg cheese. What are you known for?
Well, we are known for our baby Swiss cheese. We're actually the inventors of baby Swiss cheese, so that's pretty exciting. Like I said, what we're known for, it's now a household name, and this is where it all began.
Wow, so you make the cheese here.
We do. You can come here between the hours of 8 a.m. and 12 p.m. and see the cheese being made. We have a big viewing window where you can watch the cheese being made and then buy the end product right here.
And you've won lots of awards. Tell us about that.
Very exciting. Actually, last year in 2015, we won the United States Cheese Championship. We are the grand champion, so we get to say that we are the #1 cheese in America for 2015 to 2016. And this year, we won the World Championship contest with our Swiss, so we get to say we're the #1 Swiss in the world. So it's really exciting for us. Those two contests alternate, so for until 2017, we get to carry that title.
Is this the only place you can get the Swiss cheese, or do you put them in other stores?
We have them in stores all across the country. You can find them in a lot of Kroger, a lot of Giant Eagles, Marks, places like that. A lot of smaller delis will carry them as well.
Fantastic. But it's worth coming here because you have everything.
We do. We have over 60 varieties of cheese here. We have lots of samples out. You can sample our original cheeses. We also have, like I said, over 60 behind the counter. So if you see something that's behind the counter or listed up there that you don't see out, ask for a sample. They'll be happy to give it to you.
Ursula, how can we find out more?
Well, you can visit our website at www.babyswiss.com. We also have a very active Facebook and Twitter page. So make sure to visit those. You can find out all the latest sales and all the latest events that we have going on.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Well, located in the heart of Amish country is the Guggisberg Swiss Inn. And what a wonderful place for a weekend getaway. Not only do they have a wonderful Swiss Inn here, but they also have a winery and riding stables. And boy, I'll tell you, this place is fabulous. We had an opportunity to talk to Eric and Julia and learn more. Good to have you and Eric and the Guggisberg Swiss Inn on the show. Let's talk a little bit about this, Eric. How did this get started? This place was absolutely beautiful.
Well, my wife and I, we stayed in an inn somewhere and decided, well, we have a place where we could build an inn too, and we wanted to share it with with the rest of the people. Went to Hilton Head, and we went to a riding stables there. On the way back, my wife says, "We have enough horses, we could start a riding stables, you know." So we started the riding stables. We went to a winery. We came back, and Julie says, "You know, we have enough grapes where we could start a winery."
What do you think makes the riding stable special?
What we hear more than anything is that we have absolutely beautiful horses. We take people out on actual Amish farms, and we get up on hilltops where the view is so spectacular that it takes people's breath away.
Well, Julia, turning to you, why do you think people enjoy coming to the Guggisberg Swiss Inn?
We try to put together a very homey atmosphere, and our staff is very friendly, and we try to make everybody feel comfortable and at home.
Let's talk a little bit about your wines, because this is kind of interesting. I guess you went on a trip now, according to your husband, and now you've got a winery and you're doing wines. So what do you think people enjoy about the winery?
Well, we have a wine for every palate. I mean, we have dry to sweet. We don't have extremely sweet, but we do have drier and right in the middle and sweet, and they're all award-winning.
Well, Julia, if one wants to come and enjoy Amish country here at the Guggisberg Swiss Inn, how are they getting hold of you?
Well, they can call at 330-893-3600, or we have 3 websites, guggisbergswissinn.com, AmishCountryRidingStables.com, and DowdyGlenWinery.com.
People from all over the world shop at Jake's Amish Furniture, not only for their large selection, but also for their fine craftsmanship. Jake and a few of his children told us about the quality of the furniture and the care they take for their customers. Well, Jake, what a beautiful family you have. Tell us why people all over the world buy your furniture.
They find us here by coming to tour Amish Country, first of all. It's the second largest Amish tourist attraction in Ohio. They love our furniture because we not only offer solid hardwood, we offer it in 11 different species with 22 different stains.
Well, who makes all this beautiful furniture?
We have 150 different local Amish that we sell for and buy from, right here within Holmes or Wayne County.
So how long have you guys been in the furniture business?
We've been here at this location since '99. And that's when I was trained actually a mile south of here, down at Nut Tree. And then I started working for Kratzer Furniture, who actually built this building. And I worked for them for 9.5 years before they retired. They had to retire. And we took over the business about almost 5 years ago.
What types of things are we going to find here?
We offer dining rooms, kitchens, tables and chairs, jelly cupboards, hutches. We offer bedrooms, living rooms, dens, outdoor furniture. If it's locally Amish made, we sell it.
And I've also noticed you have a little section for kids. Beautiful things.
Yes, little children's rockers and gliders and benches and lots of toys and accessories as well, yes.
Tell us where we can find you and if you have a website.
We're here located here right here on Kidron Road, 1 mile south of US 30, 3 miles north of Kidron, and our web address is www.jakesamishfurniture.com.
Well, if you're looking for Amish and American food that is just outstanding, and take my word for it, I've been here a lot. I've ate this food. It is fantastic. And they even have a new addition this year, a food truck. We had an opportunity to talk to Cindy Imes, and she told us more. Every time I come in here, it's always packed. Why is that?
Well, we'd like to think that people like us and that we have really good food.
What's your background? What got you doing the diner thing?
Well, I have an Amish background. I was raised and brought up in Mount Hope, Ohio, and I'm the youngest of 11 kids. And so I was raised in a really big family that it took a lot of food. So somehow, the youngest of 8 girls actually got to cook a lot.
Tell me a little bit about your menu here. What are people going to find when they stop by here, Amish Country?
Well, I don't have myself labeled as an Amish restaurant simply because we have enough of those around here. And when people come to town, they like something different. So we have a mixture of Amish and American food. So we kind of mix it up with the mashed potatoes and the meatloaf and the chicken and all those good fixings, but we also do the gourmet burgers and the hot dogs and our homemade coney sauce, which is really good, which is my family recipe, and our chili is something that we made at home as well.
So Cindy, I understand there's a new addition here around Cindy's Diner that if you can't make it to the diner, at least you can still enjoy some of Cindy's Diner's food.
You can. We have gone mobile. We have introducing our Twisted Pig this year, which is our mobile food truck. And we are doing some of our food here with a twist. So you can't actually get the food here at the diner. You actually have to get it off the truck. So it's a completely different menu. But if you can find us out and about, we would love to see them.
Well, give us some contact information, Cindy, where we find you here in Amish Country.
You find us at cindysdinerberlin.com, or our phone number is 330-893-3400 for the diner. And if you're interested in having the Twisted Pig, our number there is 330-763-4040.
Modern amenities with an old-fashioned feel. The Carlisle Inn, Sugar Creek offers their guests luxury and comfort in the heart of Amish Country. Christina told us about all of the amenities you can enjoy during your stay, as well as the attractions they have on site. Christina, why would someone want to stay here at the Carlisle Inn, Sugar Creek?
Well, here at Carlisle Inn, Sugar Creek, our motto is peace and comfort. That's really what we want people to achieve when they come here. They can relax, get away, and have a good time with their family and friends. We have so much to offer here. We've got the restaurant right here on site. We've got 2 gift shops. We've got a retail market. Our hotel has a beautiful pool and hot tub and fitness area. Just lots of fun things to do here at Carlisle Inn, Sugar Creek.
What do you think is the best part of staying at the Carlisle Inn, Sugar Creek?
I think the best part is probably you can do whatever you want, whatever suits you. If you just want to kick back and relax and do nothing, you can do that. If you're looking to go shopping and fill your day with the sights and sounds of Amish country, you can do that as well.
When people walk through the door, are they totally shocked? Because I know I was.
Typically, when folks come through our door for the first time, the response that we get is, oh, wow, I had no idea. Because when you're driving by, yes, it's a nice building, but when you walk in the door, it kind of hits you and you go, wow, this is something special.
Yes, definitely. Well, how can we find out more information about the Carlisle Inn, Sugar Creek, and make a reservation?
Well, if you're looking to book a reservation, or you just want to perhaps get more information, see pictures, things like that, you can go to our website, carlisleins.com, or you can give us a call and we'll be happy to talk with you one-on-one on the phone. Our number is 877-411-2275.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, it's on our event page. ONAColumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to ONAColumbus.com now and click on ONA events.
For 61 years, Lehman's General Store has been a mainstay here in Amish Country, and there's a lot of reasons why. All you have to do is come here and spend a couple hours. You'll find out why. We had an opportunity to talk to Glenda Lehman Irvin, the founder's daughter. Well, Glenda, good to have you and Lehman's on the show. Now, your dad's the founder of Lehman's, right?
That's right. Dad started Lehman's in 1955. His primary goal at that point was to serve the local Amish. As you probably know, they live without electricity. Today, we ship brand new but old-fashioned merchandise all over the world. From our retail store here in Kidron, Ohio, we're about an hour south of Cleveland, 2 hours north of Columbus, a print catalog, and our website, laymans.com.
I think this is the only place in the world that I've seen a general store like this. How do you account for that?
Well, a lot of it is my dad's entrepreneurial spirit. He likes old stuff, and he didn't want to see it disappear, no matter what was going on in the world around him. So he wanted to be the guy with the largest collection of brand new but old stuff. Today, we sell to homesteaders, preppers, those that care deeply about their food, which is most of us, the chronically nostalgic, people who have unreliable electricity, people who have no electricity, people in developing countries. So it really is an international business today.
Gardening's a big thing right now, right? Let's talk a little bit about that.
We don't sell product as much as simple solutions. The world is chaotic. The world is very busy. We believe, and this comes a lot from the Amish heritage in our area here, that there is a simpler way to do things. There's a slower way, a more relaxing way, digging in the dirt with your grandchild or child, watching it grow, and then bringing it fresh from the garden outside into the table. There's a certain feeling that gives you of being self-reliant, being sufficient, and saying, I made this for you, or I grew this for you, that I think is missing in general society today.
Well, give us some contact information for folks coming up from the Columbus area.
Sure. We are 2 hours north of Columbus. Route 30 runs east and west. We are 4 miles south of Route 30 in Wayne County, Ohio. Laymans.com, 1-800-438-5346.
The Ohio Star Theater is beginning its 5th year of production, and they're building a brand new 500-seat theater. Vicki told us about their upcoming shows and when their new theater will be ready. Vicki, what type of entertainment do they offer at the Ohio Star Theater within the Carlisle and Sugar Creek?
Right now, our current musical is Josiah for President. It's a story about an Amish man that becomes president of the United States by write-in vote. It's a fairy tale. I mean, I always tell people that it's like a Cinderella story. It probably will never happen, but wouldn't it be great if it did? And we all love Cinderella. Yeah. So Josiah for President is playing now. We will have another one-act play that's a comedy, Mennonite Girls Can Cook, that will start this fall. And at Christmas time, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we will have Our Christmas Dinner, which is a comedy as well.
Fantastic. Sounds great. You're building a new theater, correct? Tell us about that.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
This is something we've been hoping for several years. We started doing theater here at the inn, and we built a system with risers and chairs so that we have elevated seating with the stage in the center. But this will be an actual theater that they're starting construction tomorrow, and we are hoping to open in March of 2017. It will be a 500-seat theater.
Wow, that's wonderful.
We're excited.
So you get tickets. How does it all work?
They can go online and buy tickets at ohiostartheater.com, or you can call our box office at 855-344-7547.
Fantastic. And do you have a website?
ohiostartheater.com.
Fantastic. Vicki, thank you for having us out. Sounds like a great time.
It is.
Everyone should come up and see it.
Absolutely.
Well, many people come to Amish country looking for beautiful Amish furniture. And you may think that Amish furniture is that country style. Well, that's not the case here at Weaver's Fine Furnishings of Sugar Creek. We had an opportunity to talk to Roy Weaver. Let's talk a little bit about what makes your store unique and your history here.
Well, we started about 21 years ago when my brother had a vision to enter the furniture market. And we're just excited, and we've been blessed to be in this business and have been serving customers throughout Ohio and 46 states as of now.
I think when I think of Amish furniture, I think of more traditional country style furniture. That's not what I'm finding here, but yet this is all Amish made furniture, right?
Yes, all of our wood furniture is Amish made, and we have a little bit of every design that you can think of. We have modern, contemporary, country. I have a lot of quarter sawn, white oak. We have cherry, anything you can dream about. In fact, we always say what you can dream, we can create for you.
I thought it was interesting. If I see a cabinet in here and I say, yeah, gee, that cabinet's just not as long as I like, or maybe it's too long, what can you do for me?
Oh, that's one of the unique things about Weaver's Furniture is that we have the ability on most of our wood furniture to make it to your size. We can customize the colors, over 100 colors in 5-6 species of wood. all handmade.
If you're in Columbus, you're watching this today, and you're like, what about how do I get that home? How do I get it home? What do you tell them?
We have employees and we have trucks. We deliver into the Columbus market from Sugar Creek for any order over $1,000 free.
Fantastic. Well, give us some contact information, Roy, how we can find you here in Sugar Creek.
Well, we're located on State Route 39, 1 mile east of Sugar Creek.
You got a website?
Yes, we do. It is weaverfurniture.com. You got to come here. You got to experience Weavers. It's all about the experience. We will make your shopping experience absolutely fantastic.
Family owned and operated Ashery Country Store has been treating its customers like family for 37 years. Kurt told us about the history and about some of the products they make for the store. So Kurt, give us a little bit of background about Ashery Country Store.
Well, we are in business for 37 years. My father owned the business since '79. We bought it from a neighboring Amish family. It was in their basement. And this little corner here is Ashery because of, in the late 1800s, early 1900s, there was Asheries across the country. And these Asheries took ashes and made lye and mixed it with animal fats and created soap. One of those Asheries sat right across the road from us here. I don't even know when it was for sure, but there was an Ashery here at one point, and that's how we got our name.
Tell us about your products that you make here and a little bit about Cecil's custard.
Okay, so my dad was Cecil. We decided to come up with a frozen custard that's named after him. He was a big ice cream fan, and so that's been a big hit for us. About our products, we have bulk foods, we have all kinds of spices, which you see behind me here. We have staple baking products, we have candies, we have pastas, nuts, snack mixes, cheeses, meats. We don't produce nearly everything here, but we have our own line of Ashery's own products, which are snack mixes and seasonings that we've come up with on our own, and those are unique to our store here, and so those have also been a very big hit for us. We also have fresh produce, but yeah, as far as Ashery's own, those are the ones that we create ourselves here. Yeah.
So how can we find out more about Ashery Country Store?
Yeah, so you can find us online at asherycountrystore.com, or you can give us a call at 330-359-5615, and we'd be happy to help you out.
Whether you're looking for a weekend of fun or a whole week's vacation worth, you're definitely going to find it here at Mohican Adventures. We had an opportunity to talk to Carrie Ridenball, who told us more. Tell us a little of the history of Mohican Adventures. How did this all get started?
Yeah, we started in 1961. Dick Fry founded our business, and our current owner actually started working for him as a 15-year-old during a flood. Fast forward a few years, he ended up buying the property from him and has basically built it up since then. So we've gone from a canoe livery all the way up to a whole vacation destination.
And it certainly is. Let's talk about some of the things people are going to find here.
Yeah, we have river trips here at our Canoe Livery and Fun Center. Like I said, that's our staple point that we started. We have our aerial park, which is behind me, which is our high ropes challenge course. And then we have adventure go-karts and adventure golf. And then we also have a campground.
Yeah. And I imagine like this is a whole weekend full of fun for a family, right?
It can be, yes. So we have a lot of our guests come and they'll stay at our campground, either in a campsite or RV site or cabin, and then they end up coming over and doing some of our activities or all of our activities. We also offer some packages that includes everything.
What are the age kind of restrictions here?
Yeah, a lot of the things you can do with everyone. I have 2 young sons. They go out on the river trip with me. They love the mini golf. The aerial park's a little bit different story. You have to be at least 5 to go on the aerial park on our lowest green level, and then it works its way up. To do the highest levels, you do have to be 11 years old. We've had guests a lot older than that come on, but you have to be at least 11 to do the whole course.
Now, how can a family really explore the whole thing and do it at a discount?
We have 2 different packages. We have the family fun package and our adventure package. Our adventure package is the one that includes all of our activities. And then the campground, if you stay at our campground, you actually get a 15% discount off of our packages, which are already discounted. So that would be the best family-friendly, budget-saving way to do it all.
Well, how do we learn more information about Mohican Adventures?
They can go to our website at mohicanadventures.com or give us a call at 419-994-2266. 867.
Back in Columbus, check out these businesses in our local business spotlight.
Well, if you can't make it down to Amish Country, you can find a lot of the same quality products right here at Utzi's Market, located in Plain City. And aside from that, he has some great produce, these Big Smile peaches and things. A lot coming into season right now. We talked to Greg Utzi and learn more. Well, Greg, good to have you back on Out and About Columbus.
Hi, Mike.
This is our annual Amish Country show, and one of the things I always like to point out to people, if you're not able to get down to Amish Country, down to Holmes County, and see some of the things down there, a lot of the products they sell in you can find right here at Utzi's Market, right?
Yeah, that's right. We're carrying meat and cheese from Holmes County. Some of it's made up there. Of course, our Gugelsberg Swiss, just a great company, great product. We have Heine's cheese here, and of course, Troyer's Trail Bologna, all made in Holmes County.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about July 4th. The holiday's coming up, and you got some specials, I think, speaking of this, right?
Right. Every week we have meat and cheese specials and another special out in the store somewhere. This coming week, ham off the bone, honey flavored, $2.69 a pound, and of course, week of July 4th, American cheese, $1.99 a pound. You can't beat that anywhere.
Well, you can't beat these prices anywhere around here, that's for sure. Let's talk about produce.
Right, right in the middle of summer, peach crop looks great out of South Carolina. We carry the Big Smile brand peaches, different varieties coming in a couple times a week. Of course, we're ready to start with Michigan blueberries, and we'll have that first load the first part of the week here. And our sweet corn, hopefully by the weekend, and that's grown right here on our farm and picked fresh every day.
They say, knee-high by the 4th of July if the corn crop's good?
That's right. We're looking at our corn right now. The sweet corn's tasseled out. Our field corn is over my head. It's been a great growing season so far.
It really has been. All right, well, tell us where we can find you to get some of these great values.
We're off of Route 42 on Commerce Up Road, just south of Plain City.
And what's your hours, Greg?
We're open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Fantastic. Greg, thanks so much. Good to see you again.
Thanks, Mike.
Well, if you watch Out and About Columbus at all, our Out and About at Night music segments are taped here at Bar 145 a lot of the times because of the great music that they have here. And not only do they have wonderful music, but they have a great patio. We had an opportunity to talk to Michael and Austin about what you're going to find here. Austin, I'm going to start with you. Let's talk a little bit about the food here. You guys really have some differences in what you do. Tell us a little bit about how you prep the food and where it comes from.
Well, it's all locally sourced, so our produce comes from Ohio, as well as our bread is baked freshly down on Stan Evans on Grand Avenue. We do it all from scratch every morning, so we have 2 guys here in the morning, all handmade, everything. Our corporate chef, Robbie Lucas, he actually makes it all at home and brings it to the kitchen, and then once we do that, he puts it on paper, and it's really magic.
What's the best way to get a hamburger?
Best way to get a hamburger is 145 degrees, which is mid-rare. The magic about that is it's a cold peak setter with a little warm outside. It's just enough tender and just enough seared on the outside, and then as many as the toppings as you want. We have 36 on the menu now, and hopefully to add more soon.
We've done a ton of Out and About at Night music segments here. This place always has something going on. So let's talk a little bit about where the name came from and a little bit of background on this.
Okay, well, it came from Toledo, obviously. Jeremy Fitzgerald, he brought the Bar 145 name, which is the perfect temperature for a medium rare burger. And then also just to bring in the bourbons, the bands, and the burgers, just to mix that all together. And so we have live entertainment 5 days a week. We do live bands Fridays and Saturdays. We have acoustic shows on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and we'll also be bringing that to Sundays when we launch our brunch here in the next couple weeks or so.
So let's talk a little bit about this patio and what makes this one unique.
Well, it's a great location. You're here, you can look at all the streets, the 5th Avenue right here. We've got 2 TVs outside. You can watch any game that we have. Big wraparound bar, you can see to the inside. So when we do have the live bands as well, you're able to sit outside and enjoy the music, eat your burgers, drink some nice bourbons, and have a good time.
So where do we find you on the internet?
Well, you can find us at bar145columbus.com. You can get all your menus on there. We'll also have our band lineups every single month. And then also you can find us on Facebook at Bar 145 Columbus as well.